What is up, Mecha Nuts? Gunplabro here. And can you believe it? 3 months and we've already made it to 200 subscribers. Crazy. Never would have imagined it. But today, we're going to review what is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated high grades ever made. The high grade 00 Gundam. Why does nobody ever talk about this kit? I mean, come on. This is the high grade 00 Gundam, my first ever Gunpla. And I must say, what a first impression it was. This kit is ridiculous, man. The articulation, the color separation, the posability, the amount of poses you can get out of this kit, absolutely insane. And the thing that blows my mind about it is that I don't ever see anyone talking about it. This right here is the first one I've built. I tend to play with this one a lot, but all the parts that went missing from it just happened to go missing from accidents, not necessarily me fucking with it. As you can see, the V-fin is missing, the side skirt is missing, and the little clavicle antenna is missing. As you can see, this was the work of a total beginner, man. Just look at those nub marks. I also forgot to separate the front skirts, and generally did a very poor job panel lining and cleaning up this kit. I only had nippers at the time, but I wanted to make the most perfect version of this kit that I could. Basically the most perfect out-of-the-box version. But with a few more months of experience under my belt, I managed to turn this into this. And here he is. The high-grade Gundam, new and improved. As you can see, I made a few adjustments to the kit that weren't in the box, so this can't be considered not a box review, but it's more of a remaster of my original kit. Not much was done, but as you can see, I put some green metallic Gundam marker inside the clear piece there, and I put some Tamiya thin cement on his V-fin so it won't pop off anymore. I also put some green metallic Gundam marker inside of his GN drive here, so it looks like it has GN particles. I also put thin cement on the caps of the hands so they would not pop off by accident. I also took extra time to panel line and make all the details pop on this kit. I did the thrusters in a black Gundam marker. And these little areas on the knees here are also supposed to be black, so I filled them in with a Gundam marker. And I took some extra time with the head, filled in these vents here. All the little GN strips and stuff, and the little holes on the mask there. That's about it. Just made him look as cool as I could. The goal here really wasn't to make him look like perfect, not to paint him up and make him look amazing. It was more like to have a remaster of my original design. What I wanted him to look like when I first built him, basically. And I'm pretty happy with the result. One last thing, I really like how the box here has, if you combine it with the Exia box, it actually shows the final battle between Exia and Gundam. Very cool. Love that. Sure, everyone knows, but I really like it. But let's kick off the review right, guys. Here is the high-grade Gundam with everything that it comes with. A meager smattering of accessories. We have the GN beam gun, the GN condenser, the GN shield, and the GN beam saber. Let's take a closer look at each one. Here is the GN beam gun, and as you can see, it's a very simple design. Very clean though. I really like this gun. The aesthetics are nice. There's a lot of panels and little details on it. It's one big block. There's no gimmicks. There's no moving parts. It's all just one big piece. To attach the gun, you just slot it right into the hand. Very simple. Here he is with the GN beam gun, and I must say, my only gripe with this kit is it does not have any open, expressive hands. He can't really pose with the gun, and that's a bummer. I mean, come on, Bandai. Here is the GN beam saber, and one thing I have to say about this little saber is that though it looks basic, I like the flat blade that comes on the 00 beam sabers. I like the flat blade. It's very cool. See? Very flat. To place the beam saber in the hand, you just push it in there and... What the fuck? God damn it. There we go. There he is with the GN Beam Saber equipped. And once again, it's very lamentable that he has no open expressive hands to, do cooler poses. But with the shield equipped, that really isn't a big deal. So let's look at the shield now. And here's the GN shield itself, and I must say it's very nice. All of this is color separated, no stickers. The handle of the shield is really cool. It's on a little bitty polycap that can move back and forth, so you have a lot of range of motion with this shield without having that track business that most other mainline Gundam shields have. And it moves around. It could spin on this peg joint, move up and down, do all you need to do. And it's really nice. So let's put it on and see what it looks like. To put the shield on, you just slide this little peg into the hand. Very simple. And you line everything up on the back of the arm here. And you just slide it right onto the arm, like so. Here's old Gundam with the GN shield equipped, and as you can see, he's doing a very good job protecting his virginity. What a Chad. Now let's move on, shall we? And here we have the optional backpack, the GN condenser, also known as the GN tank. It comes in 3 gray pieces, and it's very simple. Let's pop it on. To put on the GN tank or whatever condenser, you just pop off the GN drive here. Then you pop in the GN tank like so. Bazam. And there is the GN condenser all nice and snug on his back and ready to hold all of his spaghetti and tendies. Very nice. One absolutely great thing about this kit is the amazing color separation. You have this black sticker that should go behind this clear piece, but a little bit of Gundam marker should clean that right up and make it look just like it should. That should be green, not black. I never understood what they were going for with this. Very lame sticker. And the eye sticker is mostly fine. It's an eye sticker. I think they look great regardless. If you don't feel like painting your eyes, they're a good option. One last thing before we move on to the articulation. I really, really, really hate these hands. Not necessarily because they're the way they are. I just want expressive hands, Bandai. Come on, 2 more pieces of plastic. Let's go. Now let's move on to the articulation of this kit. And I must say, this is the reason for the season, ladies and gentlemen. This kit is a pose beast. Starting off with the head, we have a double jointed ball joint in here for a polycap. And there you go. It has a very good chicken. Buck. The side to side is really good. The head can spin all the way around. I said all the way around. There we go. The up and down is very good. Bop. You have so much range of motion. Starting with the arm here, we have a ball joint, and it do what a ball joint do. It goes up to here and back again. The arm spins around. It can go up to here, and if you spin it around, it goes up to there, of course. The forearm and whole arm can spin. Has a very good flex. Look at that flex, man. The wrist is on a ball joint, and it do what a ball joint do. Did I tell you this kit was underrated? It can reach the beam saber on his back without removing his hand.
Sweet Lion of Zion, sweet Manatee of Galilee, sweet Gorilla of Manila, sweet Candelabra of La Habra La Babra, sweet Freak of Mozambique, sweet Orgia Georgia, sweet Talk of Ocracoke, sweet Pyro of Cairo.
That is the level of articulation we're looking at here. Did I say this kit was underrated? Because I meant it. That is crazy for a high grade. Why don't I see this kit in any top 10s? The waist is on a ball joint, and it cannot spin around because it's blocked by the back skirt. The ab crunch is also pretty good for a high grade. Not the best, but there you go. To the back and to the front. Very nice. The side to side is not very good. But one thing that's really interesting is you get some really good oblique crunches out of this ab crunch scenario here. Very interesting. The side skirt's on a ball joint, and it do what a ball joint do. It can pop out really easily, so be very careful with that. I lost mine on my original kit. The proportions are a little weird. It has a skinny waist and like this big butt. The front skirt can go up to here. The back skirt is very, very solid. Doesn't move. This here, this little leg joint is what makes this kit so special. This little gimmick here gives this kit so much range of motion in the legs. It's insane. It's crazy, man. You won't believe it until you mess around with it yourself. It's one of the best pair of legs on a high grade ever. Look at the little dance it can do. Look how effortless it is to move it around. Look how solid it is. The leg can kick all the way up to here and all the way back to here. The back skirt blocks it a bit. The range of motion on this hip joint is freaking insane. There's nothing quite like it. The splits are crazy, though be careful, you can knock the side skirt off, but it shouldn't knock the side skirt off, so yeah. The knee has a double joint, and it can bend all the way back to there. Very good. The ankle armor can move up and down, like so. The toe can bend back to there, and up to there. The functional leg movement of this kit is where the money is. Down to there, up to there, side to side. Bananas. Here's a little montage of that leg movement in action.
Killer Queen 第3の爆弾バイツァーダスト
Crazy, man.
Sweet something of someplace.
And that is all, Mechanuts. That is the review of High Grade 00 Gundam. I highly recommend you get this kit if you don't have it already. It is a really fun, very underrated high grade, and it'll make a great addition to your collection. And if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to Gunplabro. But that is all. The best is yet to come. Gunplabro out.